Understanding pawn structure. Pawn structure is the arrangement of pawns on the board. It's often called the skeleton of the position because it determines the character of the game and influences piece placement for many moves to come. Types of pawn structures. Isolated pawns. A pawn with no friendly pawns on adjacent files. Isolated pawns are weak because they can't be defended by other pawns, but they can be mobile and control important squares. Example, a pawn on d4 with no pawns on c4 or e4 is isolated. Doubled pawns. Two pawns of the same color on the same file. Doubled pawns are usually weak because they can't defend each other, but they can control squares and sometimes be useful. Passed pawn. A pawn with no enemy pawns in front of it on the same file or adjacent files. Passed pawns are very strong, especially in the endgame, because they can advance toward promotion. This is often the key to winning endgames. Pawn chains. Connected pawns that support each other diagonally. Pawn chains are strong defensive structures. The base of the chain is the weakest point. Weaknesses to avoid. Backward pawns. Can't be defended by other pawns, often become targets. Holes. Squares that can't be controlled by pawns, perfect for enemy pieces. Doubled pawns. Usually weak, especially if isolated. Isolated pawns. Can't be defended by pawns, need piece support. Strengths to create. Pawn chains. Strong defensive structures. Central pawns control important squares. Passed pawns can promote to a queen. Pawn majorities, more pawns on one side can create a passed pawn. Connected pawns can defend each other. Strategy. In the endgame, pawn structure becomes even more important. A single passed pawn can often decide the game. Always think about pawn structure when making pawn moves. They can't move backward,